Here we need shower gifts for brides. We need a lot of little graduation gifts, whether the girl is graduating from 8th grade, from high school, or from college. The little hair ornaments are beautifully gift wrapped, all gift wrapped for you. And things as nice as this, a little cosmetic mirror, a headband if you're going to Florida for a little getaway weekend is a nice thing to toss your swimming hair up. And of course, the tortoise combs. Lots of fun accessories, and always gift wrapped for you. We're more than glad to do that. The clips have been really fun also for the summer. Pretty barrettes. This time, that's kind of fun this time of the year. It's $129. And what's nice about it is the black pant, or if you want the white, you actually could wear blouses with it or over sweaters, and it becomes a pant you can travel with. So it's a good part of your travel wardrobe. And then they also have the robes to coordinate. And this merchandise we sell year-round, but it's wonderful. So this is for the summer. We really like our good basic bags, and our Lancaster bags are beautiful. They're nicely made. It's a great gift. These are great to go with all of your linens during the summer. Particularly a lot of fun, just good basic bags. They're made well, they're leather, they're not flashy with logos. Easy to carry, easy to wear. So as we're traveling for the summer, we really like our good basic bags, and our Lancaster bags are beautiful. They're nicely made. It's a great gift. These are great to go with all of your linens during the summer. Particularly a lot of fun, just good basic bags. They're made well, they're leather, they're not flashy with logos. Easy to carry, easy to wear. So Amber, who came in, who's local, who came in to get hats, and she got straw hats and felt hats. And this is her little getaway. She's coming in today to pick them up. All boxed up with a ribbon and a violet.
How many hats did she buy?
4.
Did she say for what occasion?
Nope. Just treated herself. This is some of our casual knits that we're getting in this time of year, and I love to wear white during the summer. This particular 2-piece outfit is very, very reasonable. We have it from extra small to large, and I'm pairing it with our little battle jacket. But it's fun, and this fabric is called Pointelle, and it's lined to the legs. But it's a fun summer look that you could wear for dining, for travel. It would be very comfortable to wear on an airplane.
And have you accessorized it?
And I've accessorized it with a little jacket, and of course I love our gold chains. And you could wear any kind of heel with it, and it's just a very, very comfortable, casual look, and exposes your arms nicely if you have a little bit of a tan.
Like, what handbag would you wear with this outfit?
I think during the summer it's kind of nice to lighten up your school bag purse to something a little bit smaller that you can at least fit your phone in, and your lipstick and your Yvonne Lafleur perfume. This is one of our Lancaster bags to travel with. Just a beautiful addition. We sell a lot of handbags as little gifts. Men love to give the handbag with maybe a little secret inside, a gift certificate. Makes a nice gift. Fits anybody. We like the Lancaster bags for traveling. You can put a lot in them. They're good sturdy bags. And this is our trench, good for travel. Everybody's kind of got plans, whether it's now or in the fall. So think about your little trips and your big trips. And if we can kind of fill in the pieces for you, our cotton sweaters, our white pants. We have a lot of good items that can stretch the wardrobe you already have. So come visit. Copy, whether it's a felt or a straw. I recommend a steam iron with spray sizing, and the felt I would do from underneath on the ironing board. That will give it some stiffness. This is a fur felt, and so if you wanted to stiffen it, that would be the way to do it. And then for this, if it's too floppy for you, again, the spray sizing and your iron, and just go round and round, will give it a little bit of crispness. Now, some of the hats have a wire in them so that they maintain their brim, and they're not meant to be turned or bent. They're meant to be worn on an angle. If your hat is... So these are some of my aunts, and this is Lorenza, Alice, Dora, Regina, and Margaret. My mom had 7 sisters, and this is them at the Blue Room, sipping beverages, and Alice would make the hats. Aunt Lorenza worked at D.H. Homes and Sportswear for 35 years, and Dora did the billing at Gotcha's. Aunt Regina taught Arthur Murray dancing, and Aunt Margaret was just a wonderful mother who had 3 beautiful children. Dora was the most fun. She played the ponies. So these are some of my aunts, and whether you're being presented in New Orleans or New York, the debutante gown is very important with the long leather gloves. So we take these white dresses and we take the train off the back, kind of leaving a little bit of a sweep in the back, and then we convert the train into a cape. And so these are our deb dresses, and the social season in New Orleans starts this summer, and a really fun ball we have is the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. It's called the Bachelor's Club Ball, where the girls are presented, and it's kind of like their first time together since they've been away at college. So it's a great evening, and we sell the white gowns for that. And depending on the month that Mardi Gras is in and all the different presentations, we might sell the satin or the organza, and we sell the long white dresses for graduation. A lot of girls finish high school in New Orleans in schools that do white gowns rather than cap and gowns for girls. Well, it's summertime, but it's cold air conditioning when you go to a restaurant, so we all need little jackets. This is a wonderful jacket. It doesn't close. You can wear it on top of things. It stretches, so you can raise up your sleeves. Comes in black or ivory. Just a really nice addition to your wardrobe. Can go with the magic pants or with skirts. A lot of women who work have their tailored suits for the winter and wear more separates for the summertime, where you can add the jacket or a different top or make it a little bit more casual. So this jacket concept is wonderful. And then we love the nautical. Again, with our magic pants. This is a great navy blazer. So it's just pieces for the summer to kind of do your wardrobe rather than entire suits. And this blouse is a wonderful, wonderful piece. It is made beautifully. It's 100% cotton. It's tailored so you can wear it out over pants. You can tie it at your waist. You can layer with it. It's just beautifully tailored. It is 100% cotton. It has a finish on it so that if you put it in the washer and dryer and take it out of the dryer immediately, you probably won't have to do any ironing. But it's a wonderful piece. I've had people come in and buy 2 of them just because it just looks so smart. A nice way to kind of do your suits, your tailored pants. Well, come into Yvonne Lafleur, my Pleasure Palace. This is called our Foyer, and I love flowers and plants, and it kind of gives you a soft welcoming to what the rest of the store might look like. And we have some interesting art and sort of photos of people who've shopped with us and events over the years. And I love orchids, and I love violets. Violets are on everything. And it's just pretty. It's not typically the floor space that you would have in another boutique where it would be merchandise right at the door. It's kind of a soft welcoming in to our street of shops. So when people ask about my exercise routine, and my exercise routine is running all day in the store on my feet. My fanny never sees the seat. And this is another exercise. We have a lot of merchandise on the ceiling, so it takes a little effort and arm power to lift and then to return to the ceiling. So it's a good exercise. You stretch your body and it's lots of fun. And we have great little shimmy dresses. A lot of people going back to doing events around the 20s. We've had an interesting foray with that, because remember, the Art Deco era started in 1925, so perhaps that's the revival, the 100-year revival that's in the back of Fashionistas. This is our phenomenal cotton sweater in all of these colors. Great neckline, machine washable, and it's priced at $59. People buy one and they keep calling for more. It's just a great wardrobe addition. We have beautiful things. A lot of people going to Florida, the Gulf Coast, Biloxi, Gulfport, Ocean Springs. And this is some of the way I like to kind of put together a little capsule weekend wardrobe, either the navy denim jeans or white jeans with the flares, and we could do a nautical blazer or the little jacket. It's kind of a fun look for getaway weekend. We have beautiful, this is our little white cotton robe that everyone loves, whether it's for the beach or for lounging at home or for the bride, and we offer to have it personalized with the monogram. These are some that we're shipping out right now. That's our gift wrap. The little robe is $99. The monogram, if you want to do it, is a little bit extra. It takes a couple of days to get done, but it's a beautiful gift and something that's so incredibly wearable, easy to travel with. I always love a little bit of leopard too. This is okay.
Yep.
This is our sportswear room, and we have our magic pants, these great little jackets. I did jackets like this year because I felt a lot of people had blazers from their suits, but this kind of gives your wardrobe a little bit of a kick, and this is beautiful with pants. It's just fun, and it takes the chill off of things, easy to travel with, and they're $1.99. This is our antique glove cupboard, and people are coming in, starting to look for gloves for Mardi Gras and for the Deb season. So we have the short kid gloves, and when people come in, the way I measure them, and I'm always in the store, is I hold their hand up next to mine and just imagine the length of their hand. And I have a few pairs that people can actually try on. Like this is a 7, so you can see it's a little long for me because I'm between a 6 and a 6.5. And the kid gloves that we sell are size from 6 to 8.5. They're from Italy, and they're the finest. We have the short ones. And of course our opera length gloves made in Italy. They're silk lined, and they're just a beautiful addition to your wardrobe. We have the leather and the silk. It also has the buttons, the little gusset. And we have just really simple jersey ones, you know? We have seen a lot of girls, even for proms, accessorizing with gloves now. Everyone's getting a little bit theatrical. And you know how New Orleans is. New Orleans ladies dress. They dress a little bit differently. They dress for the time of the day. They dress for dinner. They dress for work. They dress for walking the dog. We have different dress codes, and we do dress for different occasions. So you may take your work suit and then have kind of a little bit of a bare top for dinner or for the beach. Time of the day dressing. This is our antique. I dress about 3 or 4 times in a day. I may dress to go outside and pick some flowers or play in my garden, get out of my bedclothes and do that. And then I come in, bathe, take a nice luxurious bath, and dress for work. And then you come home from work and you get ready maybe for dinner. So you dress up for dinner or for an event in New Orleans. And then when you come home, you got to put on those silk pajamas or a nice nightie. Well, if you have the long gloves on and you've been involved in sort of a little socializing, so you have the long gloves, and remember, if they're passing cocktails, you can drink with the gloves on, but you cannot nibble on the trays of food. When you sit down, when you're given your seat, it's a good time to take off your gloves, ready to eat, and to fold them either in your purse or in your date's pocket or whatever else, so they don't get confused with the napkin. And enjoy the evening. I remember what people actually did during COVID, because I had to keep the store available, because you realize that I do 65% of my business is from out of town, so those people still needed their dresses shipped to them. They still needed to be altered for them. So there were a certain amount of services I had to accomplish during COVID when stores were closed, and it was just very difficult, but I was able to maintain that. So I always try to keep in touch with my customers, especially when there is kind of a Katrina or a COVID problem.
That's good. Are you happy everything's back to normal?
What is normal? It's hard collection together for the season for the store. I kind of have everything arranged in my head by departments, by classifications. So there's certain color trends I would do for sportswear. In fact, right now I'm doing the black, the navy, the white, the ivory, that concept. Just kind of a segue into spring and summer when we do the pastels and linens. And so there's an ongoing design concept and things we pull out of our archives that we repeat maybe after every year, after another year that was very successful and in demand for us. I try to get a lot of fabrics that are washable, because people are liking things to care for themselves rather than have the dry cleaning bills and the inconvenience of not having the garment in use for a week or so. Collection. This photograph was the photograph before Katrina, the Jazz Fest before Katrina with all of these wonderful people in it. And it was done by my favorite photographer at the time. His name is David Richmond. He photographed me over the years also. And I just love his concept of being able to do beautiful black and whites. David Richmond was the photographer who photographed this. And this is an interesting piece. This is the concert stubs from the different concerts that happened at the warehouse. And when you think of the price of concerts now, and you see this for The Who at $650, and all of these, Kiss, all of these, it's just kind of wonderful. It's a great collage. Our manager at this time, he eventually became manager, also worked at the warehouse in the evenings. So he was able to kind of collect all the tickets. So much art in everyday products. This is an old olive oil can, which I just love how delicate it looks. And perhaps the model used the olive oil on her skin at night. The graph that I just love in the sepia tones. And so when I had my first child, I mimicked the antique photograph, and I sent this out, and I called the picture Life's Gift Divine. And this is me and my first son, Joseph. Oh, weird. So much art. So, this picture, I particularly love the colors. And, you know, there's a big Native American community in Louisiana, and I think this is a beautiful picture. I actually acquired this from Santa Fe restaurant. When they had hurricane damage, they sold off some of their art. And I thought it was just a beautiful picture. This is by an artist named Mary Oni Riggs. And Mary Oni was our bookkeeper accountant for several years. And this is a self-portrait of her. This little hanging I got when I was in mainland China in 1982. And I just love the color in it and the simplicity and the children. It just makes me happy. This is by an artist. We would do an evening with different artists. So my husband represented an artist named Danny Tarantola from New York. And this is one of the paintings that he did. And I just love the lady. I think she is just beautiful. We would invite you to come visit my store. It is a step back in time and a step forward in fashion. Come visit and take a look. It's time to start thinking about spring activities, what you'll be doing, whether it's Mother's Day, Easter, graduation, Kentucky Derby, the Royal Ascot, whatever. But we are doing some beautiful large hats, which are beautiful for the Easter parades, the Kentucky Derby. And then, of course, we do our silk suits, which can be made for you right now for spring. They come in about 55 colors. They're 100% silk. And they can be made to go with your hat for spring. It's a nice outfit to start with because you can use it for weddings and special occasions all summer long, cocktail wear. So the large hats are typically what people love for Kentucky Derby, for the Saturday races. And then on Friday, people wear pink. So these are all the colors of some of the beautiful large hats that we're doing. So you come in and pick out your trim. We trim them all up for you, and if we can send them to the hotel where you're staying for Kentucky Derby. And then of course we have our Easter parade here, so people tend to do the hats for that also. Mother's Day, weddings, a lot of daytime weddings now, so sometimes people will wear hats for that. So keep this in mind. This is kind of a fun thing to think about, what you'll be doing this spring. The silk suits are beautiful. They're made to your measurements, so you can get them from very small to whatever your measurements are. And they come with skirts or pants. They're a beautiful hat department. Thank you. The white dress is kind of fun to think about for the season. These are great for girls' rehearsal parties, graduation, just lots of fun. Little white dresses, very little. The white dress. Now in our fragrance department, we're offering a wonderful gift set. It comes with our candle and our lotion and a little purse-sized spray of our perfume. The set is $80. This is a complimentary gift when you buy the lotion and the candle together. And it makes a nice gift that people can put into an Easter basket or ship for Easter, or even think about it for Mother's Day. Now, oops. And our candle, wonderful to burn while you're taking a luxurious bath. Now a nice little gift out of the store. This is something we brought in this season. We have these wonderful socks, and they're sheer. These are polka dots. We have florals, crew socks, all white. They're adorable, and they're only $10. So it's a nice little thought gift. And also roll it up in one of the little plastic Easter eggs and put it in the Easter basket. Have to think ahead when you're shopping. So many people come in from out of town, so they're picking up things for future gift giving. So, and this is our shopping bag that our little presents get presented in. It's a nice little, and don't forget St. Patty's Day. We have a beautiful green blouse, pretty to wear with white pants. We have a beautiful green sweater that's $59 also. But keep us in mind if you need something special for St. Patty's Day. This is good parade wear with our white cotton shirt under it. It would be great. $59. Comes in white or green. But get ready for St. Patty's Day. Previously for winter, we did this wonderful kimono, which is a little heavy, but it is nice to travel with because it is warm. This season, I did these kimonos that can be used multi-purpose. They could be used as robes, as kimonos, cover-ups for dresses, with pants. This particular kimono is absolutely wonderful. It's a crinkle fabric, a nice addition to your wardrobe, navy, black, or silver, and it's $179. It will fit multiple figure types and be an enduring piece in your wardrobe for multi-purpose use. This could be worn for loungewear, out, over clothes. It's just a beautiful piece, a good travel piece. You know, it would give you a little coverage if it were chilly. You'd sit in the airplane with it. You could dress something up with it. It's a beautiful piece and a great price. I try to bring in pieces that are nice additions to your wardrobe, add a little bit of newness, but don't rob your piggy bank. Often people come into the store and they look at our scarf collection, and it kind of highlights perhaps a birthday coming up or Mother's Day. It's an easy gift to pre-purchase and just kind of save in your cupboard for a gift day. And these are beautiful new silk scarves that we've gotten in. And the ladies just love them. Often our glove cupboard that has gotten so much activity for the holiday season and for Mardi Gras. The opera gloves that are leather, that are above the elbow, or the basic glove that you need to attend the society balls in New Orleans. Whereas some of the girls will wear for perhaps the weekend balls, Bacchus and Endymions, they might wear a black glove to go with their gown because it's not as formal. But when you have the society balls that present the debutantes, The perfect glove is the opera glove in leather, and ours come from size 6 to 8.5. And we prefer to measure the people in the store rather than ship them out because they are an investment piece, they're expensive, and they should last forever. Our gloves have very fancy hair ornaments, the rhinestones and the pearls. Our everyday hair ornaments are wonderful. The tortoise collection is from France, and they're wonderful. The hair combs that I use in my hair every day are just $39 a pair. We have them in several colors. And we have tortoise clips. And this particular hair ornament is something that everyone loves. They're just great for, if you don't have time to dry your hair and it's a little wet, you can just kind of whip it up with this. And we have them in small ones and larger ones. And they're a wonderful gift. We gift wrap them. Also nice if you're coming to New Orleans and just need a little thought gift that doesn't have a size. Someone has long hair, perhaps a college student. Nice gift. $39 and $29. Your wardrobe should project your power with creativity. What makes you feel good, how you're going to feel confident that day, whether it's color, style, length, whatever else. But your wardrobe should project your power. Just keep that in mind. It's like your armor. How do you dress to feel powerful? Well, I think it's got to be from the inside. What color makes you feel good? I wear a lot of black because I just feel wonderful in black. Perhaps it was because when I worked in department stores as a young girl, black was the choice of color. It made you look a little bit more sophisticated. So I love to wear black. But I also like to wear winter white, especially this time of the year.
Any silhouettes or shapes that you like to wear?
I like to wear jackets, blazers. This is a pleated skirt that we do that's washable, and it's wonderful. It comes in the winter white or black, and you can kind of update some of your blazers with this skirt. It's $129. We have it in stock. And we have a beautiful selection of blazers and jackets. Timeless threads, recycling fashion through the decades. It might be the length of something, the print, the flow of a dress, whatever. And it's nice to have different decades in your wardrobe. So you might like some flower power dresses as well as tailored suits, depending on your event or your mood for the day, what makes you feel wonderful. Like the flower power little granny dresses are wonderful for young moms to wear because they can be active, move around in them, and lift up babies and groceries and everything else. So those can be fun, and we have a nice selection of little floral dresses also. The power wardrobe should start with your basics, and I believe our magic pant fills the bill on this. It's a wonderful 4-way stretch, fabrics from Italy. It comes in a skinny leg as well as a flared. And then I do another pant on this side of the store. In winter white. This pant also comes in 8 other colors, but it's a wonderful sort of basic pant to wear with blazers. And I love it with all the pastel sweaters for the season, or the different blazers. Very lightweight jacket that we do in winter white or black. And you can top a cocktail dress with it, a camisole and pants, a skirt. It's just a wonderful travel piece. It's not meant to button, so it gives you that nice sort of narrow look down the front, which is very flattering if you have a tummy or a not so little waistline. It gives you that vertical look down the front. The power wardrobe should start with your basics. Visit Yvonne Lafleur. I like them to feel like their closet. My closet is their closet. So I like them to be able to go from rack to rack, and if they have any questions or need assistance, we're here. But I don't like to smother customers. I like to give them just the free rein to walk around and maybe be delighted with something that they haven't seen before or whatever. It's just a little bit softer approach to retail. I kind of like it. It's just kind of nice. We're here, but we're not going to smother you or pressure you. Even though Mardi Gras is over, there will be Mardi Gras 26. So this time of the year we run a nice formal sale on our Mardi Gras gowns, and they're $1.99. So it's a nice time to just kind of stock up. You might have a spring event that requires a formal, or just save it for next year, but $1.99. Also, our winter coats are on sale, and they are particularly nice for college girls to start selecting when they know where they're going to college. They're wonderful pieces. The sale room is loaded with bargains. Even something to wear for St. Patty's Day. People come in from out of town and they're looking for one memento, one thing from the store that they can bring home that reminds them of Yvonne Lafleur. And it could be the fragrance or having a custom-made hat. It could be a pair of our magic pants, something that you could really get a lot of wear out of. One of our little handbags, our socks, beautiful things like that. All of our hair ornaments are wonderful. You will not see a collection like this anywhere. And they're wonderful gifts for little girls as well as big girls. And these are very practical cloths. People come in from after Mardi Gras. It's a nice time to review your collection of gowns. And right now we are having a sale on our Mardi Gras gowns that you can stash in your closet for next year. We have beautiful charmeuse gowns on sale for $1.99. And one of the things about the Oscars is that people were picking up their dresses like this, which is incorrect. The way you pick up a gown to walk is you slide your hand behind your thigh and let that be your lead foot. And then drop it. See how graceful that is? Slide your hand and let that be your lead foot.
So not on both sides, just one side.
One side. You see how pretty that is? There were so many people who did this, which made them look like they were walking in the fields. This is how you do it. And it's so pretty to do that. It's nice to learn what to do with your body for different occasions. Like when you're taking pictures, always try to pop your elbows out so that you see what I call a double diamond. It seems kind of strange at first, but when you see it in pictures, it's powerful.
It makes sense.
And when you're walking, look with your eyes, not with your face. So you look with your eyes and you maintain 90 degrees here. Carpet, the shoes were a disaster because we were seeing the show at the Britannia where you really got a close-up from head to toe of the person presenting. A lot of the shoes were very inappropriate. They were sandals that were clunky, that were the wrong fabric, the wrong color to go with the dress. And I guess people just figured they wouldn't be seen, but they were seen.
So what would you recommend for a dress like this? What kind of shoes?
I always think something without an ornament and a closed toe is always best. And metallic shoes draw the eye straight to the feet. So you kind of, with a long gown, your dress should be even with the ground with your shoes on and not be caught with an ornament like a rhinestone clip or a flower. You don't want anything to cause an aggravation or an irritation when you're dancing or walking. You should just be able to flow in your gown. So come see our Mardi Gras gowns. They're great buys. Red carpet.
Ready?
So these are some of our $1.99 gowns that are featured this week. They were normally $3.99. It's a after Mardi Gras sale, and it is for this week only. These formals that are beautiful charmeuse fabric are $1.99, and the sale will be just this week. It's a great dress for a college girl to have in her wardrobe. Be pretty for next Mardi Gras or for some of the spring and summer galas. 1 week, and they come from size 2 to 12. $1.99. Talk a little bit about kimonos. When you're traveling, sometimes if you're on a cruise or if you're going to New York for the plays or whatever else, the kimono can become a great accessory piece. It can be worn over your basic black dress, or as I have it on with our magic pants and our flares. You can use it as a little robe also, but it's beautiful outerwear and very luxurious. This is one of my favorite kimonos that we have. The embroidery is beautiful on it. We have a few of these in stock. They're easy to fit. And some people buy these and just top clothes they already have. It's not unusual for somebody going on a cruise to maybe get 2 or 3 of these kimonos to kind of dress up what they have. And our silk pieces come under the kimonos if you want them to match. We do a sheath dress, or we do a camisole and skirt, or camisole and pants. And the Friday before, the Friday of Kentucky Derby weekend, a lot of people wear pink for the breast cancer awareness. And so this is a beautiful pink kimono, hot pink. Don't forget our bubble coat. Our bubble coat dress can be a lot of fun. And the kimonos can be as elaborate as this beautiful brocade. It's sort of the dusty rose underneath pieces, which could be a dress, it could be pants, it could be a skirt and camisole. When we're doing weddings, often the grandmothers, because of a shoe issue and wanting to wear very low heels, want a silk pant outfit. So we often do that for grandmothers. But it makes a wonderful formal look, and we'll photograph with all the long dresses very nicely. A little take on the kimono too. Now it can be used as a robe, a dress, or a coat. It comes in 3 colors. It's lined. It comes in silver, black, or navy. Easy to wear. It's absolutely a beautiful piece and a beautiful price. It's $179. And I highly recommend this for travel. It's just multi-purpose. You can wear anything under it or nothing at all. It's got a pocket, its own belt. The fabric is nice. It's lined. $179. And to juice up your wardrobe or your handbags, I love this. It's our little watermelon purse, which you can't fit very much in, but it's still adorable. And it does come with a chain, so if you want to just hang it. And an adorable little gift. You know, often the men come in and they want to get something for the lady, and I suggest an evening bag with maybe a gift certificate stashed in it so they can come in and pick out something they like. So we sell a lot of little handbags to men as gifts. And ladies really do build their collection of evening bags. This is a felt hat, and on it we have the picot edge ribbon with the French dot netting, and then the flowers are French. This is a very popular French color combination, the gray and pink. And again, we have a few little feathers to catch the breeze. It's an example of what we have year-round. We do our felts as well as our straws. as a felt hat. Or I put them on the floor, and this is all I have left. I can't believe it, but they're beautiful. It's a great piece for a bride for her honeymoon. Look at the work on this. It's just absolutely gorgeous, but it would be fun to carry on the plane with some of your goodies. Maybe you're reading in there, whatever. Fun for a honeymoon. They're just nice pieces. And often people need a shower gift, and you want to give something a little bit different that the bride might like. Things like this could go on the honeymoon so nicely. It doesn't have to necessarily be lingerie. However, you could tuck a pair of panties in there. You know, our little lacy pankies tucked in this would be great. One time I ran a campaign that I have the best bottoms in town. I think we do. These are our magic pants. And it's nice to have a variety of pant cuts. This is 4-way stretch, made in the USA pants. The fabric is, however, from Italy, and they're absolutely beautiful. We have them in straight legs or in flares. And remember, we alter all of our clothes free of charge. So if you're shopping for pants, come in with the shoes that you're probably going to wear with it so we can hem it appropriately. So these are some of our magic pants in basic colors. So you may want to start with one pair like this. And this is a fabulous piece. This is our basic blouse, just beautifully made, well tailored. It is 100% cotton. Beautifully tailored blouse that you could wear out. You could tie at your waist. You could wear it with a sweater on top of it. We have that picture over there. Photograph that. It's $89, and it's a must in your wardrobe. The collar looks beautiful under a blazer or under a sweater. We have size from 2 to 16 in this blouse. Blend angles. It's just fun, and people buy multiples of them for themselves, but they're $59, and then we always gift wrap everything free of charge. And we go from this counter, which has an assortment of different things. Our brooch collection is wonderful. Brooches were being worn, I don't know if you noticed at the Academy Awards, on men's lapels. So it's become a very chic accessory, even for men. We have gold chains. We have beautiful earrings. This collection is set in rhodium, which is in the same family as platinum. Angles. It's your white pants. In New Orleans, we love our winter white. Not your bright white jeans, but winter white. And you can wear it with all the different pastels. Look how pretty. This is a beautiful zip-up cardigan in a lightweight fabric. That looks great with the winter white pants. Blazers with the winter white. And washable. Comes in many colors. It's your white pants. The white $89 shirt under our $59 sweater. And then this is a new sweater concept we have that's cotton. It's very light. It's little. Pretty for traveling. Comes in white or navy. And then we like to show it with our beautiful pants. Starting to get in a seersucker. Great for the beach. Nice little summer dresses for mommy. Run around, corner pool. This is a wonderful little dress to bring to the beach too. It kind of has the water waves in it. And we love our white dresses. This is a white eyelet shirt dress. Beautifully lined. Pretty to wear to graduations and just all summer long. Nice for Mother's Day. Beautifully made. This is a little $59 clear purse, and again, there are rules for the derby of what you can bring in. And if you like to not be so transparent, since you have your betting money in it, you might want to put a little scarf in there or a handkerchief to kind of cover your cash. But this can be worn as a shoulder strap, as a handle. And that's the correct way to put on a handle bag. You put it in with your hand going towards your stomach. And that's how you wear a handle bag. This is a little $59. A lot of times a mother and daughter will come in and each have a hat made. And it's kind of a nice event. They come sip a little champagne or tea and enjoy having a hat made. A lot of times people love feathers, so we do have feathers and ribbons and all kinds of things to trim your hats with. Just beautiful leaves. Velvet pansies. And people love feathers, so we... And you know, there's an art in wearing a hat too. I tell people to kind of put it at an angle so that way you have room for kissing. And it just is pretty. Your coloring is three things: hair, skin, and eyes. So you should have hair between your hat and your face. So it identifies your coloring. The store, it's rather fun. I majored in fashion merchandising in college, and they never taught us any program of how to make a buying plan or anything else. It was a very minimal program that really didn't train you to do what I'm doing. So I've never learned to make a buying plan. It's just sort of like a big closet that I fill in and just have fun with and try new things. And I'm constantly sourcing. We get little things in every day that are new additions to the inventory. So I really don't have a program, as I should, a buying plan based on sales, based on departments, whatever else. I just kind of buy what I like, what I feel will sell, what I feel people will like, what goes nice in New Orleans, because, you know, we have a long, hot summer. And merch bride today is a little modern. You know, in my day, they got married. They picked a long nightgown, negligee set. The brides are loving the camisole and the tap pant. We have ivory and beautiful other colors. But this is a wonderful gift for a bride. Perhaps the mother wants something for her bridal shower. And then over here, this time of the year, we have a lot of beach vacations. So this is a pretty outfit for a mom to have. It'd be pretty for her to have for the spring, and it would also be a beautiful Mother's Day gift for her. It's a cotton robe and a cotton nightshirt in beautiful pastels. And for the younger set, this is really fun. The Florida getaway, the little jammies, shorties. Nice cotton knit, comfortable. The bride today is my bridal department, and I hang all the dresses from the ceiling so you can see, touch, and feel. I kind of dance from the ceiling. These beautiful laces. We alter all of our wedding gowns free of charge. And one of the things I've seen recently is I've had more mature brides coming in who possibly have had relationships 10, 12 years, who've just decided to tie the knot. And very quickly they're going to do it at home or in a restaurant, whatever. And so they need a dress, and we're able to fit them nicely for their occasion, and with great comfort they come in, and it's just kind of wonderful to share all of the bridal stories, because there's so many things that happen in putting a wedding together, and each bride is unique. I think a lot of girls come from out of town and buy their wedding dress, and it's so nice if you come with your shoes and find a dress that day. We alter it free and we ship it to you, and so your dress becomes altered free and tax free and shipped to you to your destination. I'm in love with the buttons down the back, so if the dress doesn't have the buttons, we're more than happy to order the buttons to match the lace or the fabric, and it may require 60 to 100 buttons hand sewn, but people are really liking the detail. This one has a beautiful trim, very soft, and as you can tell, the dress itself is floor length. It's the train that's long, so it's very easy to bustle and to maneuver, great for dancing and moving around. Kids are in love with the bows are a big treatment right now in the back of dresses, so we have all these beautiful bows that we do and make to put on the back of the dress. Sometimes if it's a simple dress, they'll want it down the front. Okay. So it's become a very popular accessory for graduates, for debutantes, for brides. Let's see how pretty they are. These are all the details. When we sell a wedding dress, we completely alter and we accessorize it like this. And perhaps the dress is sleeveless. We may take some tulle and add a sleeve to it if that's what you want, or do an overlay with the shoulders, the matching fabric. We'll order the fabric and do that, sort of giving you a portrait collar that can be removed if the dress is strapless and you want coverage in the church. There are many things that we can do. The bows wedding season, so as a guest, what we're starting to see is people are having a lot of black tie weddings. Now, black tie means cocktail dress, a dressy pantsuit, or a formal. That range. White tie requires a formal only. So that's the difference. But we are seeing a lot of black tie weddings. Now, New Orleans has a very formal approach to weddings. So these would be nice to wear for summer weddings as a guest. Very colorful and pretty. Prints. Solids. Little coat dress. Nice, easy outfit. Comes in a lot of colors and is at a wonderful price. It's wedding season. Our kimonos, and they're just very nice. A lot of people look towards this for something for travel, for weddings, for many occasions, to kind of dress up something basic that they might have. And then we also make the basics if you want just a silk skirt or a silk sheath dress to go under these. We also have that made for you. This is made in the USA, so we get fairly quick delivery on it. Beautiful silk colors. We call this pink pearl. We do the pants, camisole, skirt to go under it. Silk suits. Sash tie blouse. And if you need something long, these are our silks. We do the two pieces in several colors. beautiful look. If you want a one-piece approach, this comes in about 10 colors, made to your measurements. And then this is the dress that can look the same way also. These are our headband station, and we have it beautifully stocked right now. Particularly, I think this one is so cute with the little bunnies on it. But they're beautiful headbands. This is great if you're in between coloring. Kind of cover your roots. And then these are beautiful also. And a lot of the brides like these for maybe their rehearsal. A little bit of the animal print. Beautiful beaded ones. Oops. And they're basically $39 to $59 with a few at $99. Headband station, and we have it beautifully stocked. Sometimes we're getting second weddings or celebrating an anniversary, renewing their vows. So dresses like this can be very appropriate. And the work on this is called passementerie lace. Sometimes we're getting a wonderful evening to explore the beautiful gowns that people are wearing. This is a sweet look. I think it looks adorable. And then the black bow defines the waist. Well, Demi's dress suited her award. Finally, well, she's blending with the wall and looks like the Globe Award herself. The bias cut gown, if you have a body, is a wonderful look. We have several bias cut gowns in the charmeuse fabric in stock now. Combination of different fabrics can make a gown look beautiful when it's all monochromatic. This gives you the look of a bustier, a lot of fun, very Barbie-ish. I think this dress really balances the figure nicely. It shows off her waistline, which is very important, and enough skin is shown to show off her beautiful face. Nicole just gets better and better with age and looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Thin like red, a sweetheart forever. Shiny in all the right places. So the gloves definitely define the waist. It's a great look for a brunette, the bright color and the black glove. For the gold, we're seeing a lot of this neckline. It's sort of a modified sweetheart neckline. Absolutely gorgeous. This particular gown, though, I think is a little bit mature for the actress. And the color just fades with her face. Definitely a glamour look. Absolutely beautiful. Black and white, when you're going to a black tie event, can be a very dramatic type of dressing for women. We're doing a lot of that, and we've also done some black and white combinations for the inaugural ball. Well, this is dramatic. It's a little bit mature, but the color combination can be a lot of fun, and probably the most unique color combination there. One shoulder look is really fun. It gives you a little bit more security than a strapless dress. And of course, this having the fanny wrap detail really balances the bodies and makes the figure look vavoom. Dress will take up a few extra steps around you so somebody can't get quite too close to you, but definitely has a drama. Very understated and just absolutely fabulous. Shows the lady, not just the dress. I'm featuring blanket coats, and the blanket coat has no lining, so the coat itself just snuggles close to your body, and they run from $199 to $259 for the longer lengths. But they're good for this time of the year, and then they're good to add to your wardrobe. These are the shorter ones, as well as the longer coats. The longer coats are $259, the shorter ones are $199. They're just great additions to your wardrobe. Here, we have 2 sales a year, and it involves all of our departments. This is always a sale room that we have. It's a great way to start your shopping trip at Yvonne Lafleur, is to look at a few of our sale things. This room always is packed with goodies. Little bargain. 2 sales, a wonderful little sale on our little short jackets that work with our magic pants. Great for parade wear, for Mardi Gras season. But the jackets are fun, all 20% off. We have different fabrications, different colors. There are many different fabrications and colors. They're nice and light. You can layer them with a little sweater. They're perfect for Mardi Gras time into early spring. Our magic pants come in all these colors. We have magic pants in the fabric from Italy that has 4-way stretch. We have them in flannels, and then we have them in velvets. The magic pants are wonderful with the cashmere sweaters. Not everyone stays in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. Many families use it as a family vacation and take their children skiing, or perhaps take them to Florida. So for ski trips, we love to layer our cashmere sweaters. We have beautiful colors, and they're just wonderful to collect and to cuddle in. And they go great with our pants. A wonderful little years ago, I went to France and discovered a man whose family made the silk flowers for all the couture houses. At one time, when you bought a couture dress, there was a flower on the nape of the hanger, which would have gone in your hair, or on your hat, or on your dress. And so the House of Fromentine made these flowers, and then part of the couture collections. And the intricacy of these is really incredible when you see this is silk organza, this is velvet that is done like leaves, like petals, where you have a gradation of colors. And I don't really use the antique flowers as much on our hats as when I do hats for a film. But they're absolutely beautiful. So I met Monsieur Fromentine, whose grandmother started the business, grandfather. I said, certainly you have all these beautiful new flowers that you're doing, but where are the old flowers? And so he said, pick me up tomorrow in your car, because I'd always keep a car in Paris with a driver so that I could make my work efficient. And so the next day we drove to Normandy, where his home was, and in the barn were boxes and boxes, wooden crates of silk flowers. He sold them to me. So I bought all that he had, just cherished the collection. And I did the hats for the film about Chanel Solitaire. I was actually able to get flowers that I had in my storage that were Fromentine flowers that had Paris and then Chanel's name on it, that he would actually do for her. But the intricacy of the flowers is just incredible. It's hand done. But now we have a beautiful collection of flowers that we can use that give us a wonderful range of color. Many are beautiful. This is a cabbage rose. The antiques in the hat department are quite special. This is from the Victoria and Albert Museum in this big case that we have flowers in. And there was one area of the museum they went from aisle units to, in the wing, to wall units. So they put this case up for auction. It's beautiful. So this is the foyer, and I like to consider my store a big closet or the pleasure palace. So this kind of gives you an idea of some of the people who have visited and some of our press. And right now we're into Mardi Gras season, so I just took our tree and decorated it for Mardi Gras. And these are all invitations and programs for the Mardi Gras balls. The organizations have beautiful, beautiful artwork for their programs, their invitations, and they're just so creative. And so I collect them, some of the balls I've been to, some of the ones my customers have brought me, but I leave them here for people to see. And our tree is decorated with Mardi Gras beads, and it's just kind of fun. So when you enter the store, it kind of it wanders from room to room, because the building was built for 5 different businesses. And in 1972, I bought the building and just knocked down the walls because the other businesses had vacated and made it into my store. We enter, and it's room after room in my big closet, so come see. This is just kind of a little sampling. You know, at home you always have pictures of your relatives. I have my grandchildren, a little perfume display, and of course my hats. This is one of my favorites. It's our beautiful felt hat. The flower is a Maupassant flower from France with velvet ribbon, and it would go nice with my outfit for luncheon or tea. And the store kind of wanders. Our fragrance department is here. We always have some beautiful, beautiful gowns for Mardi Gras and for galas. And you know, we do alter all of our garments free of charge. So we have the beaded dresses and the simple dresses, and this is one of our basics. It's $5.99, comes in 30 colors. It can be worn as a peplum, a capelet, or just a plain basic dress, done to your measurement. So our dessert counter. It's a long, long counter from Scotland that I got. And it has all the accessories to add dessert to your clothing. And the earrings, we have a beautiful collection at $59, and we have more expensive. All of the jewelry, of course, is costume jewelry. We have brooches, earrings, bracelets, necklaces, all kinds of pretty things. This is our dessert, the cupboard of our knit collection. And that's the same dress I showed earlier. It's all made to order, to your measurements, made in the USA. And these are all the colors. And it comes fairly quickly. You know, 80% of our inventory is US made. So I have a lot of people who make special little collections for us. And it's made to your measurements, from extra small to larger. I used to tell people I have kind of a car lot on the ceiling because I hang pretty little dresses. This collection of beaded dresses, they're primarily $4.99. They're by way of London to us, and they're pretty for cocktail parties, rehearsal parties, all kinds of events. Great for your cruises. Beautiful coats. And they're great to top a suit or a formal. Very easy to wear, very easy to pack. This is a cup, beautiful silk lingerie, silk and lace, pajamas, nighties, more handbags. We'll show people how to tie the scarves, how to wear them and accessorize them. Many people have scarves and they just don't wear them because they don't know how to wear them. So we show them how to tie them. This is our bra collection. We have French bras and more handbags. The sweater collection. Right now we're doing Mardi Gras. So we have a Mardi Gras jacket. Our cargo pants comes interestingly in that. This kind of segues into our sportswear. Beautiful silk pajamas. This is what I wore New Year's Eve. Also, there'd be nice Valentine gifts, and we have them in white. Belts, cashmere socks, lots of gloves, clear purses for the games and for concerts. A little cotton robe that we can have monogrammed. It's a great gift for a mother of the groom to give to the bride with the new initials, welcoming her to the family. I love silk pajama, where the gentleman can sit while you're shopping, or you can relax a little while. And then we have various sweater collections. And this is our sportswear room where we feature our magic pants. Made in the USA, fabric from Italy. People buy one pair and they call for more. We have them in skinny and flared, but they're wonderful pants. And of course, right now we're featuring a Cashmere collection. Beautiful blouses. Easy to care for. Our little battle jackets and lots of cashmere. This is something that ladies collect. I like to see them kind of stacked up like that. Sweaters. The best jean I've seen in a long time. The denim is from Italy. It stretches. It's nice and dark. So the idea of wearing navy and black is beautiful. And people love it because they can come today and buy one piece and then come tomorrow and find the same piece in another color, another fabric. We alter all of our pants free of charge, making the length perfect. We always have white pants in stock because people are going on cruises or they sail. And then suits. We have a large selection of suits for a bar. We're a bridal salon. We require appointments for our bridal department. It's the only department we require appointments for. And our dresses dance from the ceiling. $2,500 and under. Our bridal secret is our sale alley. So down here we always have great bargains that you can pick up. A little something to wear tonight or this weekend. And the things are $59 to $199 in this room. And they're great pieces. This I call our Elton John jacket. Fitting rooms. And we're getting ready for Valentine's. This part is the original store. This is about 1,000 square feet. Just pretty separates. Easy to wear cocktail dresses. Their custom millinery department where you sit down, have a hat made if you like, or we have them already made. Nice to have a winter hat to go with your coat. We're doing Kentucky Derby. Our flower selection, flowers, feathers. We always have a lot of new shapes in clothing. Great cocktail dress, our bubble coat, the coat dress. This I think would be fun for an expecting mom to wear as a cocktail dress. We have it in white and black. Secret, and we have separates. The gowns can be worn for galas, mother of the bride. Many things come in 10 colors, so we can order your size, your measurements, and have them made for you. Our Keepsake collection is 80% throughout the store. Yes, it's my big closet. And it's very exciting to think of who might buy them and what they look like, and then the finished product. And this one has matching gloves and very pretty chandeliers. This particular one is from Venice. And this is my closet. Welcome. This time of the year, a little bit after the holidays, we've been indulging, so a lot of us need a little control at the top. And these won't squeeze you like a lot of the undergarments do. They have a good control top and a sheer leg, and they're beautiful hose. They're from Italy. And they have a cotton crotch, so you don't wear panties under them. You don't get panty lines. They're very smooth. What a lot of the undergarments do is they do make you smaller, but then they bulge you where they end. So I'm not real fond of those. I really prefer to wear a nice bra and then these. We always have a nice selection. We have 3 colors. We have the light color that I wear. We have a suntan color, and we have sheer black. The 2025 Grammys, just a spectacular event. The clothes were just wonderful. Everybody was on. Marina was old Hollywood, just dazzling. Taylor Swift in hot red. She was gorgeous. Cardi B, so hot. Miley Cyrus, when the plunge meets the slit. Bold and artistic, just fabulous. Definitely the most artistic presentation. Gracie looked just darling and sweet and unique. Olivia had the cutout dress of cutouts. And Casey had her own look. She dared to be her own person. Beyonce, the queen of cowboys. She looks like the statue. The 2025 Grand Pink. If we're going to do a luncheon, you might want to do a hat. This is our peplum knit dress, priced at $5.99. It can be worn as a peplum, a plain dress, or as a capelet at the top. It's a wonderful gift for a Valentine. We do it in about 20 colors. If you have a Valentine ball, a little bit of red sequin. Wonderful ball gown. beautiful one shoulder gown, dress. You have a dinner date for Valentine's. And I think Valentine's is on the weekend. It's the 14th, it's a Friday. So make your reservations now. Your sweetheart, this little pin is $49. 90. Some nice cuddly pajamas. It's a blend. It's washable, very comfortable. Red silk pajamas. Carry your cell phone, your ID, running to a restaurant. It's a nice little tote that has a shoulder strap. It's 95% cotton and 5% cashmere. It's our V-neck cable sweater, priced at $129. And then this one has a wonderful sort of heart neckline. A tweed suit. It's been great for luncheon or a tea. Pretty and I decided that I wanted to manufacture my own line of clothing because I really built the store on exclusive little collections, but one by one, manufacturers changed or their deliveries were poor. So I decided I wanted to do a collection of my own. So Mr. Montgomery walked back in and bankrolled me into my factory in New York. I opened a factory in New York from 77 to 79. It was just a time I had to think about really what I was going to do. So I had made relationships with many subcontractors. In the factory, I didn't manufacture all the clothing for 400 stores. I would contract out. So I got in touch with the different contractors, and they made small collections for me, one by one, picked out the fabrics, and it just rolled along very nicely. And so that was how I merchandised the store. And then I wanted to do a fragrance. And so in doing the fragrance, I was advised by a marketing person that the name U Boutique would not carry the store, that it should be my name and that should be the name of the fragrance. So I changed the store from U Boutique to Yvonne Lafleur, New Orleans in the early 80s. And Yvonne Lafleur labels are on all the merchandise now. Occasionally I pull out some of my U Boutique labels and put them on a few special things, because U Boutique was my first friend in fashion here. So that's really how it started, and it's just evolved wonderfully. It's like having company every day with none of the trouble of inviting people and showing off what we do. The store is rather like a big closet and filled with what I think a lot of people would need for traveling, for getting married, for work, just different categories, sportswear for sports events, accessories, beautiful lingerie, and of course the wedding dress or a salon piece. I decided my suit is just a great suit for luncheons, for teas, whatever. It's very simple and it comes in a lot of colors, and you know I love purple. It's just fun, easy for work. We love to do like a story. We wear brooches. We love to coordinate our pearls and our chains, our body armor. It's our knit collection, and it's wonderful because it comes in all these colors. It's the same fabric that St. John has used over the years, but St. John now has a new owner, so they're not doing this fabrication anymore. We've been doing these since the early 80s and have people who build a collection of them. For instance, this is beautiful. It comes in many colors. You can wear the split in the front or the back. You can have a short skirt made. You can wear it as a cardigan, open, with a camisole under it. Something like this we've done long, with long sleeves even. So we adapt it to your figure and your specifications, one by one. Tail dresses in it. Something like this can be worn at an angle, like this. Higher in the front, lower in the back. Can be done with or without stones, can be done long or knee length, or your length specifications. They travel well, and they're very sophisticated. I just love the knits. They can be colored to your specifications, so you're not likely to see somebody in the same dress. do a lot of custom work in our gowns because in New Orleans, people wear their long dresses for so many different occasions. And my suit is just a great suit for lunch.